Okay, criminal affairs it is. Let's see if Gumshoe finally showed up. Looks like he will. Oh, Jesus. Well, pal, have you found the evidence yet? The one that's gonna find you're innocent? No, not yet. We've only just started our investigation. Well, whatever you need to know, I'll give you the dirt on it. I'm putting off all my other cases for now, pal. Gumshoe's really fired up about this. Oh yeah, one more thing. The retrial's been approved. Court sitting at 10 a.m. tomorrow. And Godot's gonna be the prosecutor. Oh, him. Now listen up, pal. If Maggie's found guilty again, yes, I'll make sure you get locked up good for it. All right, got it? Haha. Oh my God, excuse me. Whew. A ginormous belch, disgusting, raucous, gaseous explosion coming from my stomach. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's continue. Okay. So the guilty party was Maggie Bird, huh? Yeah. Back when she was on the police force, you were her mentor when she was a rookie, right? Yeah, I kept a close eye on her. I mean, not too close, you know. Uh-oh. Hey, what's with the funny looks, pal? I was just her, it wasn't anything like, look, sure, I was her boss when she was doing her training. But that was it. Nothing happened. Gumshoe sure is sweating up a storm over nothing. So that's it. Our big old Gumshoe has a little old crush on Maggie. I don't like her or anything. I was just, arrgh! I'll just gossip with Maya about this later. Look, pal, don't tell anyone, okay? You've got to keep it a secret, got it? Sure. And, would you mind not guessing what I'm thinking all the time? Hey, tell your face, pal, not me. You'd have to be blind not to see what's on your mind. Okay, then. Did you out to see him, fool? He just tipped me another $5. He says, in survival mode, there's no fast travel, and clothing has warmth values. They'll reduce your heat. Also, hunger can reduce your stamina and magicka. Interesting. Okay. So it sounds to me, if that's the case, that the toughest thing in the game will be, like, going to the mountains that are full of snow. Because it sounds like you'll have low stamina and low health and shit when you're trying to fight the monsters up there, right? Imagine trying to fight a dragon at the top of the mountain, but you have, like... Oh, I screwed up. He was in the top tip. My bad. Imagine you go to the top of a mountain to fight one of the dragons, and you have, like really bad stamina, like it won't regenerate and shit. And you're just, like, really slow. I can definitely see that being a pain in the ass. So, interesting. Alright, my fault. I didn't mean to delete that. I was going to delete this. I screwed up. So, up to $27 in tips tonight. Thank you, everyone who has contributed so far. Like I said, it was very, very slow on my earlier Days Gone stream. So, at least I'm getting, you know, a little bit at the end here. Thank you very much, guys. By the way, I'll be playing for about another hour. Okay? Alright, let's continue. The victim. So, I was wondering, could you fill me in on the victim? Glenn Elk. He was a computer programmer. I see. A programmer. He was just a regular Joe working for a small-time computer firm. Maggie never had any contact with the guy before that day. And all she did was take him his coffee on the day of the murder, pal. Yeah, Maggie also claimed to have never seen the guy before. Did the victim go to the restaurant often? Not according to the chef. Said it was the first time he'd seen the guy. A programmer, and a first-time customer at that. What possible reason could Maggie have had to kill a guy like that? That's what I thought, but a motive was still somehow established in her trial. You're kidding! What was her supposed motive? Sorry, pal, I'm real busy. I haven't even got enough time to sift through these papers. Look into it yourself, okay? What could this motive have been? Huh. Interesting. This isn't really a proper investigation. I'm kind of working on it by myself. Oh, that's right. The judge already ruled on the case and all the evidence is in already. The only problem is with Maggie's testimony. Yeah, it doesn't sound very good for us, huh? Look, pal, I got a mountain of papers on this case to look over before tomorrow. So I'm just gonna say this. Maggie Bird's no liar. She's... Okay, so she's a bit out there and a bit off base sometimes, but she was a good cop. That's not exactly complimentary, you know. So what do you really think happened? And just how contradictory is her testimony? Huh. Shout out to Agio Artorius, who did a 101-bit cheer. He says, eat more fruits like oranges to ward off colds and allergies. Wow. I don't eat oranges at all. I do take vitamin C pills every single day, though. Vitamin C supplement pills. which is why even though every once in a while I get the you know, like the sniffles or whatever, or like my throat will gunk up every once in a while, you notice I usually am not really sick, you know? Like, very rarely do I get very sick, like I did around Christmas when I was really sick. That's a rarity that I would get that sick, so. Okay. So thank you, Akio Artorias, for the 101-bit cheer. You are the top cheerer of the night. Thank you very much there. Alright, let's continue. Contradictions. The biggest problem with Maggie's testimony is the number of people at the table. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Maggie still insisted with another guy sitting with the victim. Right, but get this. Everyone else at the place says the guy was alone. Even the chef. And then there's that CD. CD? Oh yeah, she did mention something about a CD. And there was a sample CD on the table, sir. But our guys turned that place upside down. There was no CD. What? Not on the table, not anywhere in the whole restaurant, pal. But didn't Maggie say the victim was wearing an earpiece too? Yeah, but that was for the portable radio in the front pocket of his hoodie. A radio? He didn't have a CD player? You got it. Your phony never explained that contradiction at all. Come to think of it, the owner of Tribulations didn't mention that CD either. I don't know why, but I get the feeling Mr. Armstrong's got something to hide. Huh. Okay. La 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 la. Let's present. What do you make of this? Alright, so oh wait. He didn't make anything of that. Aha! What's that? A sports paper? Yeah, I found it in the magazine rack at Tribulations. It's dated the same day as the murder. You may be onto something here. And take a look at this. See this writing here? MC Bomber. Hey, what is it? I've heard that name somewhere before. Yeah, MC Bomber. Wow, he actually seems to be thinking for once. That's no good. I can't remember. And here he goes back to being the gumshoe we all know and love. Okay. Hey, pal, I'm gonna borrow this paper for a bit, okay? I want to get a handwriting analysis done on this scribble. Handwriting, huh? It'd be good to know more about that in any case. Thanks, pal. I bet this will turn out to be an interesting clue. Sports paper given to Detective Gumshoe. I wasn't at the trial myself, but I asked this one detective I know how your defense was. And what did he say? He started off by saying, I'm at a complete loss for words. But he must have found some quick because he went on about how bad you were for an hour. But he said you sucked so much it seemed like you were trying to get Maggie found guilty. Looked like I was trying to get Maggie found guilty. Is that thing for real, pal? Well, why does everyone keep asking me that? I wonder what this phony of yours is like. He had Maggie found guilty of murder, doesn't it tell you? I gotta track this creep down. Okay. Yes, Akio Artorias, I think we all noticed that the earpiece on the deceased looks like a scouter from Dragon Ball Z, so... Anything new to examine? I think it's all the same, right? Supposed to be the chief. Screw his computer. What? Poison coffee? Waitress gets a retrial? I knew it! I knew there was something about the taste of that coffee. Funny about the taste of this coffee. Okay, who brought me this coffee today? Hands up! Yeesh, have a little faith in your subordinates. Quit serving the net, chief. Sorry, I was just, things feel pretty tense in here. No matter what, whenever I come here, that mascot's here to greet me. You got that right, that's the Blue Badger. It was my idea, I made it, and now it's the symbol of the National Police Force. So he's talking about the new pink one, the Pink Badger. I already read that before. Ah, fuck. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Hitting the gas is like hitting the fast forward button on your life. No, that's too obscure. You don't really get the you'll die before your time idea. I need something more direct, something a bit more lighthearted. Something like hitting the gas on your passport to paradise. You must be coming up with slogans for a safety campaign, I guess. See how Fool has tipped me another $3. He says, DSP, could you also play Fallout 4 Survival Mode run with Creation Club add-ons? Survival Mode, well, I played New Vegas Survival Mode. And honestly, it didn't really add that much to the game at all. It was still like dirt easy. I don't know if Fallout 4 survival mode is any different. As for Creation Club add-ons, I think you mean like the stuff that they had in the game, where people could submit their own stuff and you could add it to the game. Like, I did mess around with some of that when it first released, if you guys remember. Remember the freaking Macho Man Deathclaw? That was pretty funny. But outside of that, I never really went back to it after a while to see what else there is. I'm sure there's so many things, probably graphical improvements, performance patch improvement. I'm sure they probably did a million things. I mean, maybe one day, again, when Fallout 5's coming out, would I consider going back and playing Fallout 4? Sure, but probably not until then. Okay. Not here. Oh, they're still not back? Seriously? Oh, I see. Xander Rome says you should also present people to Gumshoe because you should know people in the case too. You're right. I keep forgetting to friggin' do that. Okay. Alright, so there we go. Not that. Here we go. The chef of Tribulations, huh? You know what that chef said to me? Ooh la la, your body is full of la toxins. And then he gave me this bottle. What's in it? I don't know. The label says juniper. I'm under orders to put a few drops of it in my bath every day. Under orders? Yeah, you know, there's something about that lady, guy. Huh? You can't stop thinking about him? Not like that, pal. Give me a break. He's not my type. I can't stop thinking that he's involved with this case somehow. Sounds like he knows a little something more about our charming chef. Have you gone to see Maggie? Of course I have, but I wasn't much good at consoling her. I'm not very good with words. Oh. Yeah, I guess I must have looked a bit down. Maggie was really supportive of me. It was great to have someone to talk to. Did he go for her or for himself? So... well, I guess that's it. Ah, the charming chef. A new dialogue option has opened up. Okay. So what exactly is it that caught your attention about the chef at Tribulations? It's, kind of hard to say. The guy's probably not even connected with the case anyway. Hey, come on, detective. Didn't you say you'd give me dirt on it? Did you say you'd give me the dirt on anything? Well, this sort of stuff is kind of unimportant, gossipy stuff, you know, pal. Look, how about this? You go to Tribulations and investigate the place yourself. And if you find out anything suspicious about the guy, you report back to me, okay? Don't suppose I get a choice in this, huh? Guess I better find out more about the chef and Tribulations and then report back to Gumshoe. Alright. Your show lover says he emailed me a fan art? I don't think I got it. You know what? It could be one of two things. Either my email's not updating, or it could also mean because you put an attachment on the email that it caught my spam filter. So what I would say is, sadly, I know this sucks, Yoshino Lover. I don't know if you're registered on my forums on thekingofhate.com. You probably want to register for my forums on thekingofhate.com. And there's a thread there that says, like, Phil's return to streams, fan art, and emotes and stuff. If you can post it up there, that's good because that legally gives me permission to use anything because the beginning of that thread says anything you post here I can use on my streams and stuff. So if you post it there, number one, everyone will be able to see it. Number two, I'll be able to see it without having to sift through emails. And number three, basically gives me legal permission to use it. Yeah, I don't see your email, dude. So more than likely, it did catch a spam filter. Which happens. It's not just you. It happens all the time. So. Okay. Alright, shout out to... wow. Fire Sakura just tipped me... oh, by the way, Popsicolo just posted it up in the stream chat, Yoshino Lover. That's the thread you need to post in once you have an account. I don't know if you have an account on the forums yet or not, but that's where you need to post once you can get on there, okay? So thank you, Fire Sakura just tipped me $35.20. Probably sounds like it's in another currency. I'll have to convert it, so I'll have to check after the stream tonight. But anyway, he says, hope you're having a happy Mother's Day and enjoying the voice I'm enjoying the voice acting. Says I'm legally blind. I can still enjoy the playthrough. Thank you. Wow. I didn't know that. Well, Fire Sakura, Thank you. Yes, that is actually one of the major reasons why I did voice acting, was because I knew that I actually had sight-impaired viewers back in the day, and they actually, a few of them told me over the years, wow, we can actually watch you play Phoenix Wright, because we can just listen, and your different voices let us know it's different characters. It's really cool. So, awesome. Thank you very much, first of all, for the contribution, but also thank you for letting me know that my voice acting is actually helping out some people. Because sometimes, I'll be honest, it's a lot of work, and it stresses my voice out, and I wonder if it's worth it. But when people like you come out and tell me it is, that makes me feel good. So thank you for that. Okay. Let me go ahead and update the top tip for Fire Sakura. $35.20. Like I said, it sounds to me like it's a different currency. And that's why it translated to 20 cents. So I will have to check on that after the stream. That gets us up to $65 in tips. Thank you so much, everyone. All right, let's, I think he said we want to go to Tribulations, right? Yep. All right, to Tribulations. We're back. The scent of flower sure is strong. It's almost making me dizzy. Oh, hello? Who was that just now? A customer? It was a girl who looked like she'd been in a car accident or something. Her head was like, had a big bandage on it, and her eyes were all sunken in. That was creepy. That seriously looked like a character from Danganronpa. It did. She had sort of a dark aura about her. Yeah, she looked like real, like, creepy as hell. Ah, welcome, bienvenue. Wow, what a cute voice. Oh, no. Oh, it's just you, Nick. Maya? Well, how do I look? Maybe you should quit being a spirit medium. Maybe, but it's kind of boring being a waitress. I mean, you're my first ever customer. Then who was that woman I just saw? Oh. Since you're here, you might as well have something to eat. I am kind of hungry, actually. Oh my god. She was the daughter of the Undertaker? And Evo just said maybe it was Wednesday Addams. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. So, how do you like your new job, Maya? I never knew there was so much for a waitress to do. Take people's orders, bring them their food, make coffee, work the cash register. Of course, we need a customer before I could do any of that. Yeah, it's a nice-looking restaurant. It's a shame more people don't come. Don't forget about the ultra-cute waitress. Check out my Give Me a Tip smile. Hey, Nick, why don't you order something? The chef's preparing a tasty lunch set at the moment. Or so he says. How much is it? It's the twin tea set, so it's $20, of course. The twin tea set? I believe I'll be taking a pass on that. It's kind of expensive. What? But you can't. Come on, Nick. It's not every day I get to be a waitress. I want to try carrying plates and working the cash register. How about cleaning the toilets? Damn! He says, how about you go scrub the toilet? You know, I just took a big, disgusting liquid dump in the toilet. You're going to have to be scraping that shit off the walls of that one. That's a porcelain mess in there. That's fucked up. Anyway, he says, how about cleaning the toilets? That should keep you busy. Yeah, right. Maybe later. About the lunch. Oh, a fine choice, sir. No, Kitchen, a lunch special, please. With all the extras, drink, side salad, dessert, and gift. I don't need any of that. Just a moment, please, sir. Maya's really getting into this. So how much is this lunch set then? $20, huh? But with the drink, side, salad, and dessert, it's $45? Hey, wait a second, Maya. Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Here you are, our deluxe fortified lunch set. Whoa. A dish inspired by lobster and abalone fricassee with a balsamic vinaigrette. Bon appetit. Thanks. Come on, Nick, hurry up and try it already. Lobster, huh? Alright, down the hatch it goes. Well? Are you hungry, Maya? I'm starving. Here, it's yours. Really? Remember, Maya, my wallet isn't print money, so you better polish off that plate. I just remembered. I've got to go clean the toilets. Hey! You can't be in that much of a hurry to clean the toilets. Tribune lunch special added to the court record. So look, the Tribune lunch special costs $20 despite how unbelievably bad it tastes. Added to the court record. Wow. Someone named John tipped me $1 and asked, do you think I'll ever get gout again? And another question, am I liking Phoenix Wright? Well, gout is a medical condition that basically means you have an acid imbalance in your body, that your body has way too much, I forget the exact kind of acid it is, but basically you have too much acid and it builds up in certain parts of your body, usually in the feet and the toe joints, but it can actually be in any joint. It could be in your ankle, your knee. It was known to be like in your arm muscles as well. And it causes extreme swelling and pain because what happens is the acid forms crystals that actually attack the joint bones, okay? That's pretty crazy. I didn't know any of that until all of a sudden a few years ago, my foot swelled up like a balloon and I was in excruciating fucking pain, okay? So I didn't know anything about this at the time, and I started doing research, and come to find out, my aunt, as well as, I forget who else it was, there's 2 relatives in my family who had this before, and never said anything, so I didn't know that I was at risk for having it, okay? So, what I ended up doing, it's uric acid. Actually, that's correct. Both Popsicolo and Abigail Rayfigure, it's uric acid. Whatever that is. Who fucking knows? So uric acid is basically increases in your body when you eat things such as a lot of red meat, seafood or shellfish, certain things like that, certain fatty foods, as well as like alcohol. If you drink a lot, you can have a buildup of uric acid, and actually alcohol will just make it worse. If you already have uric acid in your body, it'll make it worse, it'll aggravate it. God, and there was like 1 or 2 other things that I really didn't eat, so I knew it had to have been that I wasn't managing my diet when it came to things such as red meat, shellfish, and drinking. So this was all like over 3 years ago. In fact, I think this was 2015, so we're talking almost 4 years ago now, okay? So after going to the doctor and finding out all about this, what I did is I adjusted my diet. Now I don't eat a lot of red meat. Maybe twice a week do I even eat any kind of red meat. Most of the time if I'm going to eat meat, it's either chicken or it could be like a white meat pork, you know, like not like, for example, you're not going to eat a pork loin, you're not going to eat bacon. That's considered the high acidity uric acid red meat. But if you get like a nice pork chop, that's actually low acid cut of pork. Or, you know, I have pasta, I have veggies, I have that kind of stuff. I don't eat a lot of red meat at all. Almost never do I eat steak or hamburgers or anything like that anymore. Same thing with shellfish. Like now I make sure if I'm going to eat anything like that, maybe once a week tops. If I'm going to have a shrimp or something, I stay away. And liquor, oh my God. I cut back on liquor so much in the last like many years. I don't drink that much at all anymore compared to how I used to. So, also I made other life changes. For example, I drink cherry juice now. And there's different kinds of cherry juice you can drink, but I drink tart cherry juice. And tart cherry juice is known to lower uric acid levels in the body. Plus, I take a vitamin C supplement, and vitamin C also can lower uric acid in the body. So basically, I'm doing a ton of stuff to change my lifestyle. And since then, I had basically, since 2015 when I first got it, I've had 2 more kind of outbreaks. One was later on that year, and one was in 2016. And since then, I have not had a single problem with it at all. So my acid levels in my body have adjusted to normal because I changed my diet and my lifestyle to take those high-risk things out of it. If I had honestly known that my family was prone to it, I would have already done those things. But no one had ever said a word until I found out that I had it, and I told my family members, and they started coming back to me, oh yeah, I have it. I'm like, well, I wish I had known that it was like in the family, you know what I mean? So there you go. The answer is, could I possibly get like an outburst of gout again? I could actually, if I don't watch my diet. If I either start drinking heavily on a regular basis, or I start eating a lot of red meat and shellfish again, or if I stop drinking the cherry juice that I drink every day for dinner, yeah, I probably could have a big bad outbreak. But in general, as long as I stay on the regimen I'm on, I should be okay. So there's your answer. Now, the other question was, are you liking Phoenix Wright? Yes, I am. You're absolutely wrong. Multiple minority friends. Gout is part of your genetics. I looked it up and researched it, and yes, if other family members have it, you are highly at risk of having it as well. Of course, it's all about lifestyle and other factors, but basically in general, the genetics is that my body already must have naturally high acid levels, and therefore I need to curtail my imbibing of certain things. Okay, and M5NSX just tipped me $5. He said, "Do you remember when the witness threw his toupee across the courtroom at Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney? That will always be one of my favorite gaming moments." Yes! Didn't it hit him in the face? I think the toupee hit him right in the face. Okay. Thanks, everyone. Let's continue. How does that guy manage to make food taste so bad? Oh my god. Hey, Nick, you want him to take a peek at the kitchen? The kitchen, huh? Not a bad idea. Maybe now we'll find out why his food tastes so bad. Now what was it that Maggie said again? In the kitchen, you'll get to see all of the chef's great secrets. In the kitchen? That sounds tasty. Okay. Hey, wait up, Maya. What is it? I'm pretty busy right now. Oh, weren't you going to show me around? Ah, Tis, there goes my plan to find some cool clue and show it off in your face. I better conduct a search of the kitchen myself. Okay. To the kitchen. Okay. Well, first glance, doesn't look too bad about the kitchen. Like, oh shit, the Magatama's right there. It's right there. So we'll grab it. I don't know how the hell it ended up in the kitchen. But it seems to be a bunch of like sauces slash, you know, maybe cooking oil, seasonings, maybe hot sauce sitting there on the counter. I see regular cutlery, some pots and pans, some nice doily decorations and, you know, drapes hanging. That's fine. I see what appears to be like a dressing room desk. That's kind of weird. And it appears there's a bunch of perfume on the floor. I mean, unless he puts the perfume in the food. Oh, God. Oh, no. Maybe he pours the perfume into all the food. Oh. Okay, anyway. And here it is, the famous Tribulations kitchen. It's my first time in here too, actually. There's a weird atmosphere in here, that's for sure. Mr. Armstrong will be back soon, so we better search quickly. Chop chop. Alright, Haha! Samson just tipped me $1.50 and says, "I've been playing Cuphead for the Switch and I'm holding back for throwing my Switch against the wall." Haha, you see, Samson. I wonder how old you are. I'm just curious. You don't have to tell us, but, you know, I grew up playing really tough games of that caliber on consoles like the Nintendo, the Super NES, the Genesis, you know, shoot-em-ups in general, or platformer shoot-em-up combo, hybrid games. You know, Mega Man is essentially one of the games that is kind of, you know, based off of, like a boss fight in Mega Man. So for me, yes, the game was tough, don't get me wrong, I died a lot, but I actually had a lot of fun with it, and actually excelled at it and ended up beating it. Well, a lot of people had trouble with that game. If you don't have a background in that kind of stuff, that game's got to be tough as fucking nails, man, seriously. So, I certainly hope that, you do better and don't destroy your Switch. It's too expensive to destroy, don't do that. What's this? It looks like a treasure chest or something. Oh, wow. Look at all these little bottles. Oh, they're aromatherapy oils. He's got so many, they're overflowing onto the floor. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 98, 99, 100. They're all the same, too. Hey, wait a minute. What is it? There's one bottle that's different from all the others. What is that? It looks like a nail polish. It does. Well, what do you know? And it doesn't have a label either. Random Ron to the 50-bit cheer said Ghosts and Goblins PTSD. Yeah, that's another tough, really tough side-scroller style, you know, platforming shoot-em-up survival game. Someone else also in the stream chat said Contra. That's another one. Those were tough-ass fucking games, man. And Snip, it doesn't smell. So what's that liquid inside then, I wonder? Hey, Nick, we should borrow this. I mean, look how many bottles he's got. He won't miss one, will he? So we grabbed it. Yeah, we don't know what it is. Contents unknown. Alright, so we got the weird bottle with no label, and it doesn't smell like anything. Of course, they're probably going to say this is the poison. Okay. Now, this is one large mirror. I bet this is where he makes himself look pretty. There's a book on the dresser. Clarice Armstrong's Bedtime Literature. Not exactly Pulitzer Prize material, is it? Looks like a collection of poems that he's written. Poems? Cool. Read one out. And say it in your best French accent with intensity, okay? Okay, here's one. Ahem, it's called Printemps. Alright, get ready, everyone. Get ready, you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, Printemps. That's... epic fail. I seriously always press the wrong one. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Printemps. There we go. Alright, Printemps. The two of them, like actors from a film, that coffee still undrunk. Sweet nothings over too soon on that sad Sunday morning. The foolish cocktail, so delicious. Take the last sip of your tea, and I know what I will do. I must lie to you. I must. Huh? That's it? Yeah, that's a poem for you. Wow. That was exciting! No, it wasn't. It was terrible. Okay, let's continue. What are these lace curtains for? I don't know, but they give the place a real homey feel, don't they? Lace curtains. You know, if I was cooking pot... If I was cooking pot... Let's try that again. If I was a cooking pot, I'd be perfectly happy to sit on a shelf under those. How do you respond to something like that? That smells good. Something's bubbling away nicely in that pot. It must be the lobster and abalone fricassee with a balsamic vinaigrette. Isn't that what I just ate for lunch? Maybe. What you ate is the only French dish I know the name of. Now I know I'm in a French restaurant. I've never heard of most of these seasonings. Hey Nick, this container has oyster sauce? What's that? Isn't that used in Chinese food? Ack, look! Right there on the counter. It's the Magatama. What's it doing here? What indeed? The Magatama's put into their pocket. Now I know I'm in a French restaurant. I never heard of most of these seasonings. This container has oyster sauce. What's that? Isn't that used in Chinese food? Look at these knives. They're really sharp. I'd like to see how one of those slices through a cheesecake. A cheesecake? You don't exactly need a sharp knife for one of those, Nick. I guess that's true. Very creamy. Alright, CM Lulu did 100 bit cheers and sweet dunk on Jared, playa. Thank you, CM Lulu, for the cheer. I appreciate that. Alright, did we check out the entire kitchen? I think we got everything, right? I think so. I think we're done. Yeah, I think I covered everything. Alright. Nah, she didn't want to let me present that. She won't even let me present the Magatama. What the hell? She won't let me present the meal? What is going on? Yeah, she won't let me present anything. Okay. Alright, so I guess that's it. We gotta go to other people now. Oh, Criminal Affairs Department. Something new's happening. Okay, Yoshino over has said that now he did actually just post the art up on the forums. Thank you. I'll give it a look tonight. Thank you, sir. Okay. Hey, you're just in time. What is it, Detective Gumshoe? The lab got back to me about that newspaper you gave me. You must be in the sports paper with the memo scribbled on it. So, what did they say? Did the analysis turn up anything? They said the doodle was written by the victim, Glenn Elg. No doubt about it. I expected as much. The victim took the paper with him to the restaurant on the day of the murder. That's our best interpretation of the facts at the moment. Sports paper refiled into the court report. This is now left by the victim. Doodle is in the victim's handwriting. Okay. MC Bomber. I get the feeling I've heard that name somewhere before. Oh well, I guess it'll come back to me. Don't forget to report back to me whatever you find at the restaurant, okay, pal? Since when did I start taking orders from Gumshoe? Although, I get the feeling there's something I needed to show him. Okay. You got one of those aroma bottles too, huh? Only this one doesn't smell. Huh? I don't get you. This was mixed in with all the other aromatherapy bottles, but it's not the same. It doesn't even look the same. Wouldn't you agree? A cologne bottle that doesn't smell, huh? Smells like a skunk to me, pal. Mind letting me borrow that bottle for a while? I want to send it to the lab for analysis. The victim was poisoned, so the contents of this bottle are pretty important. Small bottle given to Detective Gumshoe. I had a hunch there was something funny about that, Chef. You suspect John Armstrong? I got that guy's number. I know what his secret is. That must be the same secret Gumshoe was talking about before. I guess I better fill you in on the details. About this Armstrong guy's secret, I mean. Okay. Shout out to PhillyJake94, who has subscribed for 30 months in a row. Wow, thank you very much, Philly Jake. 30 months of support is a hell of a lot of ongoing support, so thank you very, very much. Okay. Let's see what his secret is. So what's Mr. Armstrong's secret? You ever had lunch at Tribulations, pal? Yes. So how was it? To put it nicely, it was inedible. Hey, don't worry about being nice around me, pal. You and I both know the reason that place is so empty is because of the food. I mean, the place is clean, and he's got a girl like Maggie as a waitress, so... Yeah, I guess it's probably the food. The real scoop on the guy is he's up to his ears in debt. Really? How much does he owe? This is a copy of his loan contract. He's about $500,000 in the red. God damn! $500,000 on a loan for his business. $500,000? Are we talking dollars? Yeah. Hey, if it was sterling, he'd really be in trouble. Sorry, that figure just took me by surprise. Yeah, this case is full of surprises. And I'd be willing to bet that chef's got something to do with most of them. That's my hunch. Jean's loan contract added to the court record. Okay. Alright. You won't respond to the meal. Okay. She's still not here? No. Aha! Back to Vitamin Square. Oh, look, there's a motorbike here. Whose motorbike is that? It's got a big crack on the side of it. See that? It looks like it hit somebody. Oh, yeah, and one of the rearview mirrors is bent in an odd direction, so definitely that thing got into an accident. Okay. The old guy's not here anymore. Drat, and I still have some unanswered questions for him. A scooter, huh? Who'd leave it right in the middle of a park like this? The wheel guard and the light are busted. I guess it must have been an accident. It's totally wrecked. Oh! What the fuck? This looks like a fucking Street Fighter character. Seriously. Right? He does. He looks like he's a fucking Street Fighter character. He kind of looks like Wolverine. Oh my god. Look how he speaks. Hey, what do you think you're doing with my bike? No, I was just... Quah! You's been messing with my new ride? Is that what you's been doing? New ride? Isn't that kind of an old model? Quah! You's gonna pay for this. It wasn't me. I was just passing by. Hey, then who's the one that covered my saddle in crap, huh? Quah! You gonna pay. You catch my drift? No, wait a second. I'm not a pigeon, so I couldn't have done it. A wise guy, eh? I ought to beat you so hard it'll feel like you was smooching the express train. Uh-oh. You's better watch your back. This ain't over. I'm gonna round up a group of lawyers and then you's gonna pay. Actually, I'm a lawyer myself. What'd you say? I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Phoenix Wright? You saying you Phoenix Wright? Yeah, I am. So you a wise guy too, huh? Cause I'm Phoenix Wright, The one and only. What? Out of my way, I got a cruise. He's gone. Surely that guy wasn't my phony, was he? He wasn't anything like me. Guess I better make a note of the scooter. Scooter added to the court record. God, pathetic. Oh, it's you. A few threats from a little brat like that, and you look like a pigeon that's got seeds in his eyes. Have you been here the whole time then? I was in the strawberry. I had some thinking to do. More like you had some cowering to do. Haha. Alright, now we can ask him about being a Trade Ben regular. Are you a regular at that restaurant, sir? It's just that if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? Sir? There you are, you filthy pigeons! You want food? Haha, take that! Alright. So now... What's up, free to be mackin'? Now we've got 3 psych locks to break, I knew it. This old guy's got something to hide, but what could it be? Whoa. Here we go. I need to present this to him. Okay. Trade Ben regular. This time you told me the truth. Why are you a regular at the restaurant that you dislike so much? Isn't it obvious? People only have one reason to go to restaurants. To eat. To eat? Is that the whole truth? Well, what do you mean? I don't think you go to that restaurant for the food at all. You insolent brat! How dare you accuse me? What proof have you got? I can tell that you, not anyone else in the world will go to that place for its food. The proof is in the pudding. Or in this case, the lunch menu. That's a twin tea set! The food at Tribulations is terrible and expensive. You're wrong. It's cheap. Huh? I'm rich. I inherited money when I was a boy. Yes, I'm stinking rich. I haven't done a lot of work since I was born, other than feeding the pigeons. What a load of crock. The taste's another story, but the price, it's nothing to me. So you're saying that you got here because you got money to burn? Exactly! I have so much cash, I go for a swim in my money vault every day! Unfortunately, that's a lie. What? You don't have money to burn. You're flat broke. Oh, here we go. This is yours, right? My magazine! Why would a rich retiree be looking for a job? I was, so what? So I was looking for a job. I'm buying a lot at the moment. I need spending money. Oh? I don't go to that restaurant for food. I just go for the Javachino. Yeah, I think you meant a cappuccino. Anyway, how much does a cappuccino cost there? $8. Those had better be some golden beans. What's your problem? You think a poor man would be better off drinking dishwater, do you? Is that it? No, I wasn't thinking that. I was wondering if the coffee there is really that great. No, it's not, but... Anyway, yes, that place has free newspapers to read every day. Newspapers? Exactly, they don't want me hanging around at home, so I go there. I'm sorry, sir, but there are no free newspapers to read at Tribulations. I guess present the sports paper? I don't know what to present here. I could be the sports paper. Take a look at this. What is it? It's a newspaper I found behind the magazine rack at Tribulations. So, what of it? This was the only paper there, and it's dated more than 1 month ago. But what? Do you see what I'm getting at here? That restaurant doesn't get newspapers. This is just the one that the customer happened to leave behind. Alright, we're getting him. Tell me, why are you so determined to hide the truth? I'm not hiding anything! I'm going to have to put this guy out of his misery. Listen, the real reason why you go so much to Tribulations is... Well, I think we know why. Ready? Yup. What are you asking me about that girl for? She was the waitress at Tribulations. Ah! Therefore, the answer to the mystery of why an old man would drink expensive coffee at a terrible restaurant is the waitress. Arr! But I don't recognize that face. And you're probably telling the truth here, because you weren't looking at the girl's face, but at her outfit. Ah! That's the truth, isn't it? You became a regular at the restaurant because of the waitress uniform. The uniform is all you could think about, isn't it? Ah, I can't take it. To you, that waitress was your... Enough, please! No more! Stop saying that word. Stop saying waitress. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Tuh. Wow. Owned. We got him. Now, what's he going to actually tell us about the case? Sir? Yes, it's true. I was there with that young girl. Fine, I'm a dirty, wicked, sinful old devil. No, no, no. I didn't even mean it like that. I even get one of those lousy cups of Javachino every time for $8. All because of serving the girl. The girl. All because of the serving girl. Punish me, lock me up. Really, that's not what I'm here for. You'll be the same. Another 20 years and you'll understand what it's like. You'll know how painful it is to be an old man like me. No, really, listen, sir. Stop calling me that. I have a name, you know, boy. Show some respect, huh? I'm Victor Kudo. Sorry, Mr. Kudo. You young ones think you know it all, don't you? Well, I'm not saying another word. I won't tell you anything more. This guy was in the restaurant at the time of the incident, which means I have to hear his testimony one way or another. Huh. I don't believe this. I even broke his sight locks and everything. I guess I'll have to try to get him when he's in a better mood. Alright, I guess we're done with that then? Good lord. Oh, it's that old man. Is he still feeding the pigeons? Yeah, he fed me as well. I got a bunch of those seeds in my eyes. Oh, ouch. Hey, Maya, would you mind coming with me for a while? Huh? Me? Why? There's something I really want to ask that old man. Sure, okay, I'll just get changed. No, hang on. Can you, go like that? I guess? Sir? Huh, you again? Well, I see. Nick, his eyes are burning into me. It's okay, I think it's going pretty well. Ka! Huh? You're still just a little child. Run along and play on the slide, alright? Play on the slide? Well, we were so close, a little more, and he would have spilled. Come, a pigeon, ka! How can we crack this guy? Excuse me, please, sir. Quiet, can't you see I'm feeding the... pigeon? Oh my god. Mia? Well, if you don't mind, sir, I'd really love to talk with you. Yes, of course, certainly. I'm Victor Kudo. Even from beyond the grave, wow. Oh my god. What you saw? About the incident? You mean the man who died after drinking the Javachino? It's like he's a different person. It was quite a shock even for me. He was a strange-looking boy. The girl took the Javachino over to him, you see. And, was the customer alone? Definitely, he was the only person at the table. Then he took one sip of his Javachino and he said something like, "Raw!" And then he collapsed, dead. Oh, how terrifying. You're so good at listening, aren't you? I'll tell you anything you want to know. He certainly seems to be telling the truth now, but it looks like Mr. Kudo didn't see this other man either. Do you like the food at Tribulations? Well, of course. I'm really quite a sophisticated man. I was a young businessman once, you know. I set up a casino in London. Really? How interesting. Eating the food at that restaurant really takes me back to my days in France. What a lovely story. London's in England, not France. Oh, yes. France is wonderful. I'd love to show you around the city sometime. It's too much. I can't take it. I want France. Ha ha ha. I can't believe he was laughing at the guy, sigh. You visit Tribulations a lot, don't you? Of course. I mean, yes. I'd like to come and see you there. Hehehe. Really? Oh, you flatter me so? The owner would be delighted to welcome you, I'm sure. Be careful of that chef, my dear. The chef? You mean Mr. Armstrong? That's right, the man's an ex-con. He's an ex-con? Huh. Interesting. Whatever did Mr. Armstrong do? Oh, no, those eyes. I can't take this. Mia's really got this guy eating out of her hand. He steals things from his customers. Whoa. Okay. From his customers? Gloves, handkerchiefs, little things mainly. He's a pilferer. So you be careful around him, my dear. Are you sure about this? Of course, he was arrested for it once. I was there when it happened, having my Javachino. He really is a regular. Let me write you a little haiku about it. A haiku? A Japanese poem. I'll explain all you need to know about that chef. Victor's note added to the court record. So his haiku is convicted before. So you know, it's 575. A 5-syllable, 7-syllable, 5-syllable poem. So, convicted before, 5. A wicked man or woman, that's 7. Repeat offender, 5. So it is a haiku. It actually is an accurate haiku. That's interesting. Freddie B. Mackin did 100-bit cheer. He said, will you ever replay Blue Dragon for your old-time fans? I mean, when I played it the first time, it really didn't get a lot of attention. I'm not surprised. It's an JRPG, right? I really like Blue Dragon, but I don't think I would probably replay it again. The one time was enough. It was fun, but I don't think that it's a game that's going to get a lot of attention. People, if they want to see me play a JRPG, they probably want to see me play one I've never played before. So I don't think I'm in a situation to start replaying JRPGs at this point. So probably no. The Patriarchy just resubbed 17 months in a row and said Danganronpa 3 sometime in the near future. Well, it's as I say. I'm definitely not doing 2 visual novels at once. That's insanity. And after I finish Phoenix Wright, I want to play an RPG of some sort. So maybe I'll play Phoenix Wright till I finish it, hopefully sometime in the summer. Then maybe do a JRPG. And then when I'm done with that, then go on to do Danganronpa 3. I guess we'll see. But for now, it's all about Phoenix Wright. Okay? Alright. If he takes anything again, you let me know. If it's not too expensive, I'll buy you a replacement. Poor guy. He couldn't do enough for Mia. Okay, Phoenix. That's about as much as I can do to help. Thanks, Mia. We got some really important information thanks to you. Honestly, I can't believe Maya called me for something like this. Alright, I guess we're done, right? The bike's gone. Wow, he says... Watching the pigeons reminds him of Maya scarfing down a burger. Wow. You don't see parks like this anymore. What a good place for kids to play, but that old man's the only one here. When I think back to when I was young, I wonder what I found so great about playing in a sandbox. Maybe I'll come back here in the middle of the night one of these days to relive it. On second thought, being arrested by Gumshoe would be too embarrassing to bear. This is where I found the job listing magazine before. A guy like me carrying around a magazine like that gives the wrong impression. I guess I better give it back to that old man once this investigation's over. Huh. Okay. Oh, we're back at Tribulations. Is Armstrong gonna be back? I guess it's about time to wrap up today's investigation. Had enough of being a waitress? Yeah, plus no one came to the restaurant. Oh la la, Mademoiselle Maya, Nan, oh, how can you leave me like this? I'm sorry. That reminds me. Mr. Armstrong had a Psych Locker 3, didn't he? I'm going to have to break those. Mr. Armstrong, I hope you won't mind, but I'd like to have another word with you. Volunteers, of course. Oh my god, volunteers. Freddie B. Mack just did a 200-bit cheer. That actually makes it the top cheer of the night. He says, for RPG, I recommend Tales of Berseria. I don't know if you already know what RPG you're going to play. Oh, man. I've had a lot of suggestions. I think the top suggestions so far were Final Fantasy IX, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, and... oh, shit. What was the other one? Oh, the Final Fantasy XII HD remake that they did. So, those are kind of the 3 top ones, although some people have asked me a while to play Lost Odyssey, but that game's incredibly long and difficult, so I don't know. Honestly, I don't know yet what I'm going to do for the next RPG. I just don't. Okay? I think this is a good place to stop, rather than keep, get stuck into another, dialogue or investigation. So, there you go. Let's...